Morning, boys and girls. I'm teacher Teboho, and I will be doing maths with you from today. I believe that you're going to have an enjoyable session. You will learn, and I'll also learn from you. Let's go. I want us to do quick revision. Let's look at the screen. I have 20 triangles in my hand. How many corners do they have in total? 20 triangles in my hand. And how many corners do they have in total? Let's see by show of hands. Remember that your triangle has got 3 corners, okay? Let's see who's got it. Okay. All right. Okay. Remember, one triangle has got 3 corners. And then if we've got 20 triangles, if you multiply that by 3, then all together we have 60 corners. Okay. If you've got any queries or questions, you will note it. Let's go to the next one. I have 15 boxes. And how many corners do they have in total? Just think about the box and think about how many corners does one box have. Try working it out for us. That's correct. One cube has 8 corners. If you visualize your box, the bottom has got 4 corners and the top has got 4 corners as well. Then it gives 8 corners per box. And remember, they are giving us 15 boxes. So when we multiply 15 boxes by 8 corners, it gives us 120 corners. Remember, any queries that you have, just note it for yourself and we will talk about it. Now let's look at this one. Quite interesting. An office has 5 floors. It has 70 office workers that must be split evenly on all the floors. How many workers will be on each floor? 70 office workers, 5 floors, and they must be split or divided evenly on all the floors. If the number of workers doubled, how many workers will go on each floor? Let us see and we'll come back. The first one, remember, we've got 70 office workers and then we've got 5 floors. And for each floor to have the equal number of people, it's 70 divided by 5 floors, and it gives us 14 people or 14 workers per floor. The second bullet there says that if the number of workers doubled, how many workers will go on each floor? Before you know, or before you can divide the number of workers, you need to first double. Okay, we double the number of workers there. 70 multiplied by 2, it gives us 140 workers. And for us to split them or share them equally amongst the floors, same procedure, 140 divided by 5 floors, and it gives us 28 per floor. The third one, if the number of workers tripled, it means that if we have 3 times the number that was given, we were given 70. So 70 times 3, it gives us 210 there. Now we have to share the 210 workers amongst the 5 floors. We divide that by 5, and then it means that for each floor, we will have 42 workers. Any questions that you have, remember to jot it out, and then we will work them out. The third one, you want to give your stamp collection to your 5 best friends. You have 300 stamps. How many would each get if you have to share them equally? You have 300. Is there anyone who can tell me what's the answer? Okay. Anyone who can try? I see Osama, I see Komoto. Okay, let's see and verify our answer there. Okay. We had 300 stamps, and we have 5 friends, and for us to share them equally, I see there are some who got it correct there, Komoto, and just double check your answer, and your answer there is 60 stamps. Remember this still revision. Any questions, you will note them. Okay, now we go to the next one. A fruit farm packs oranges in boxes that holds each 3 each. They can pack 120 oranges in one day. How many boxes did they use? Each box holds 3 oranges, and they packed 120 oranges in one day. How many boxes do you think they used? Can you try before I show you the answer? Okay, now let's see. I see somebody's trying there. Okay. Remember, we had 120 oranges, which are packed in boxes. and one box holds 3 oranges. So if we want to see how many boxes were used to pack this 120 oranges, our answer will be 40. 40 boxes. The second one says, if they only manage to pack half of the amount, just what is half of 120? Half of 120, you are right, it's 60, okay? So let's say they pack 60 oranges per day. How many boxes will they use to pack these oranges? Remember, your box holds 3 oranges. You are right. Our answer is there, 20. They will be able to get or use 20 boxes. Okay? Let's look at another one. Jack's mom wants to bake 2 dozen apple pies. If there are 12 pies in a dozen, how many apple pies will she bake? Okay. Remember, a dozen consists of 12 apple pies. Okay? And then mom wants to bake 2 dozen of apple pies. How many apple pies will she bake? One kilogram. Okay, sorry that I went too fast there. Okay. Jack's mom wants to bake 2 dozen apple pies. If there are 12 apple pies
Right.
in a dozen,
Say what you want to say now.
how many apple pies will she bake? Okay, remember they tell us that 1 dozen has got 12 apple pies. So if mom wants to bake 2 dozen, it means that it's going to be your 12 there multiplied by 2, which gives you 24 apple pies. And they say 1 kilogram of flour can make 6 apple pies. 1 kilogram of flour can make 6 apple pies. How many kilograms of flour does she need to make the apple pies? Okay, remember we need to make 24 apple pies. So if 1 kilogram can make 6 apple pies, then it means that we are going to go to the 24 apple pies that we want to make, and we will divide them by 6, which represents 1 kilogram for the 6 apple pies. Then if we divide our 24, 6 into 24, then we get 4 kilograms. Do you all understand it? And then the last one says, if she had to make triple the amount of apple pies, how many kilograms of flour would she need? First of all, we need to find out the triple, okay? There we have the 4 kilograms. The 4 kilograms that we need, and if we triple them, we know that triple means 3. Then it will be your first 4 kilograms, your second 4 kilograms, your third kilograms, which gives you 12 kilograms. Alternatively, you can just multiply 4 kilograms by 3, which gives you 12 kilograms. If there are any questions, you will note them for us there. Okay, the next one there says, Captain Tom found a treasure chest. You know, in the pictures, the treasure chest. Okay, in the chest there are 400 gold coins. How many days did it take him to count 400 coins if he was counting 4 coins a day? How many days do you think it took him to count the 400 gold coins if he was counting 4 coins a day? Is there anyone who can try for us? 400 gold coins, counting 4 coins a day. How long do you think, how many days do you think it took him? Anybody wants to try for us there? Okay, you will check your answer with mine. Okay, we've got 400 coins there. And then we divide it by 4 because per day they are counting 4 coins. Then it means that it will take them 100 days. Okay? So sometimes if you're finding it difficult to, it's easy if you can divide maybe using a calculator, but the important thing is for you to get the understanding. We've got 4 coins a day, we've got 400 coins. You remember previously when you did counting, you can actually count in hundreds. 100, 200, 300, and 400. Is there anyone who remembers? I believe you do, okay? So if you divide those hundreds into 4, then you can actually see that it will take them 100 days. Okay. Okay, they say if each gold coin is worth 3 rands, how much would it cost for all of them? If one gold coin is worth 3 rand and you've got 400 gold coins, how much will it cost all together? Can you try doing it? 400 gold coins, and then I can see Letu, I can see Tuba, I can see Lutando. Just check your answers with my answers. And if it's correct, you must give yourself a big tick there on your book. That motivates us. Okay? Now we go to the next one. Okay, here is another one. Here is another with some. We want to go on a Gautrain. Is there anyone who's gone on a Gautrain? Anyone who's gone on a Gautrain? We're taking a trip to the airport using the Gautrain. Oh, great, Kamut. I can see you've been on a Gautrain. Okay, now we're going to the airport. Okay, we are 10. First of all, who knows what is it that we must, for us to go on a Gautrain? What must we have? We must have, yes, we must have a card. We must have a card. Do we pay for the card? Yes, we pay for the card. I'm not sure what's the price now, but we can just say, let's say it's 100 rands, okay? It'd be easier to work with a round number. It's 100 rands. Is the card enough on its own? Do you think a card is enough on its own? Absolutely, yes. We need money. We need to load. We need to load the money, the points, okay? Yeah, going to the airport, single trip, it's expensive. It could be about 300 rands. Okay? Really? Not 300 rands? Okay, let's just say it's 300 rands. Just one trip, okay? So for your return trip, can you tell me how much money you need to load? First of all, how much money do you need to load if one trip is 300, okay? And then the return trip, going to the airport, it's 300, but you also want to come back. Yes, I see. Yes, I can see 600. Lutando, Tuba, Komutso, it's 600, that's correct. But now remember, we also need to buy the card. For one person, if I want to go to the airport and also have my card, how much should I ask mommy to give me? Okay, correct, Komuzo, 700, okay? Yes, okay, 700. Now remember, we are 10. we've got a class and we are 10 in a class. So how much are we going to need for the 10 of us to get our cards and to load them to go to the airport and back? Remember, it's 700 rands for the card and our return trip. Okay? So for the 10 of us, how many? How much? Homozo, yes, 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 yes. Okay, let's quickly do it. All right. 7,000 rand. Phew, that's a big number. 7,000 rand. Okay, it's 700 per person, and we are 10. Then it's 7,000 rand. Okay, do you understand? Is it clear? Okay. Can each one of you make your own word sum? In conclusion, just do your own word sum for us. Remember, they will be different. Okay. Okay, who's got one? Okay, I see Sonia's got one. Can you share it with us? All right, thank you, Sonia. Sonia says that they want to go buy ice cream, and one ice cream cost 5 rand. Can you see that you can't say there's a big one or there's a small word sum, or there's an incorrect word sum? So actually everyone of you can do a word sum. Okay, so Sonia says that they are 15 in class. They are 13 in class. Okay, Sonia, share with us that how much. They are 13 in class, and one ice cream costs 5 rand. Can we try helping Sonia to get how much it's going to be, for you to see that we can do it? It's 13 people and one ice cream is 5 rand. Can you check how much it's going to be? Maybe let's try. I see Tuba is also trying. Do you know the answer? I see Musa has also tried there. Just try once more. I can see that. Okay, thank you, Musa. Musa says it's 25. Okay. Do you want us to try it? Remember when we were counting in tens, if we don't have a calculator, okay? We've got 13, and then we've got 5. If we count in tens, what you can do is that you can break down your 13, which is your 10, plus your 3, okay? So if you count in tens 5 times, let's count together. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. That's correct. Then we have our 50 there on our side. And now, then we need to count 3 5 times. Anyone who can count 3 5 times? Okay, let's count. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. That's correct. Let's correct Komutso. And then now we are going to add our 15 to the 50 that you got. And then what is our answer? 50 plus 15. Hey, Komutso, I see you. 65. There's a lesson that I'm picking up from this. And I want us to learn it for ourselves. It is correct and it's nice to get the right answer. But what is more important is to understand. I see Sonia as well has added our 50 plus our 15, which is 65. So don't be robbed by a calculator. The calculator will give you the correct answer. But what is more important, if you understand, you can do any problem that you have, any question that you are given. So thank you so much. Remember that maths is like music and maths is fun. I hope that you enjoyed your first lesson with me. I believe tomorrow will be even better, more exciting. My email address is there at the bottom. If you've got any questions, please feel free. Please feel free to send me your question. And what is important is that please remember, we practice, we practice, we practice, we practice, and then we'll see the fun in maths. Okay, thank you. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a lovely afternoon. Bye.